back to the Kyle Petty Show. I am your boy, Kyle Petty, and I am here with my guy, Domenick Napoli, who is starring in Cap Merrick's upcoming production of School of Rock that opens on March 21st and is running until April 26th. All right, so welcome to the show. Thanks for hanging out with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So people who are not familiar with you, who are you? What would you want strangers to know about you?
My name's Domenick. I've been doing theater for God knows how long. So I was like, I think in the fourth grade is when I started.
Oh, wow.
And I've been doing it ever since. I went to SUNY Cortland for musical theater. Directed a bunch of things, been in a bunch of things. God, I feel like I've been halfway around the island in a lot of the theaters. Haven't reached out much in Suffolk because I'm Nassau based, so it's a little bit harder for me to get out there.
Yeah.
But I'm a musician also. I'm in a band.
So you do it all.
Yeah.
You do it all. I love that. All right, so we have some very important questions to ask to kick things off here. That's how we do in this house. I need to know if you prefer guac or salsa.
Guac.
Excellent. Yeah, me too. Vacation or staycation?
Ooh, that's tough. I used to be vacation. I'm now very staycation.
Yeah. Because you know what? I always need like a couple of days off after the vacation. All that ripping and running. I need to go lay down. Okay. Like
I would rather a weekend at home than to like do anything else.
Me too. I feel like I spend a lot of money to have a home and I'm never in it. So like, I totally get it. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Hot or iced?
Iced. I can't do hot.
Not hot at all. Really?
I will occasionally if it's cold out, but like most of the time it's iced because I burn my tongue a lot on the hot stuff and I just don't want to deal with it.
I think it's crazy. When I started asking people this question, I definitely thought that hot was going to be the winner. You know, I thought ice was just like, because I love hot ice. You know, I love hot coffee. You know, iced coffee for me is like an afternoon drink, you know, like for maintenance.
Yeah, it's just like all the like Starbucks and Dunkin', they only have like the like special like ice drinks. You don't get anything like specialty like hot.
That's
more
fair.
or less. Like that's why I thought the ice would be more popular.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely wrong. So you got it. Board games or video games?
Video games all the way.
Are you what kind of a person are you? Are you like a real gamer or are you like a Nintendo person like me and just want to play as Princess Peach?
I kind of think I'm like half and half. Like when it comes to like playing on the Switch, I'm very much you. But when it comes to playing on like PS5, like I'm fully in it. And I'll go play on PC some stuff, but like I'm not.
Oh, PC. That's a different level of gamer to me. That's like a serious gamer to me as far as I'm concerned. What's your favorite game then? What would you say?
I know I'm gonna get judged, but I do love a good Call of Duty.
Why would you be judged? I feel like that's rather popular now.
No, it is rather popular. It's just a very like toxic game to be playing.
Well, see, I've never actually played it. I lived with somebody who did. So, I don't know about.
So you know all the yelling and screaming during the game.
Oh yeah, I am aware of. Sure. Yeah, I would just close the door. But you know what? That doesn't really sound much different than me in a very spirited game of Mario Kart, right? Because that can also
me in Fortnite too. Like Fortnite will get me angry.
It can get pretty nasty. So like I never judged for that. I never judged. And now my big question, I have to ask this of everybody. I need to know about your peanut butter selection. All right, crunchy or smooth?
Smooth.
Oh.
It's a texture thing for me with the crunchy.
Really? See, and for me, I like smooth. I'm not going to say I won't eat it, right? But like, it's just like a mouthful of goo. You know, it just feels like I haven't had anything substantial.
But if you're making peanut butter and jelly, it's still a mouthful of goo with the jelly. You're just adding more goo.
But the crunch, there's crunch in there. Like when it's crunchy,
see,
it feels
like
satisfying.
I don't want my sandwich to be like crunchy like that.
Okay, so you're not one of those people because some other people like to put like cheese doodles or like Doritos and stuff on there. You don't do that. You've never heard of that?
Wait, hold on. Doritos and my no, it's more of my peanut butter and jelly that I would not want to be crunchy. But
you don't put Doritos on those?
If I'm eating like a roast beef sandwich and stuff, I'll put Doritos on that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it is more like the association with the food. Like I don't like
Okay.
if I'm thinking, oh, peanut butter and jelly is not gonna be crunchy, it's not gonna be crunchy, and if it is, that's gonna like screw me up for the rest of the day.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. And what's your favorite brand?
Jif.
Okay. All right.
But
I'm a Skippy
I will
girly.
do store brand.
Ooh.
But I know it's crazy. I will do store brand, but like if I'm feeling very like rich that day, I will buy some Jif.
Okay. As long as you're not having Peter Pan, I feel like
Oh God,
any.
no.
Right. That's what I say. I think that Peter Pan peanut butter does not even qualify as like a good peanut butter. I said
For
before,
all
I
the
think that's not.
natural stuff too. The natural stuff with the oil on top, can't do it.
I don't. I don't necessarily mind it. You know, Skippy has a naturals that has honey in it as well. So if you get a little stir, in my head, I'm like, no, this is not natural oil. It's honey. It's honey. I'm just gonna stir her up, and then I can kind of like put that out of my head. But like,
I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah, it's a little jar. Now you want to talk about being rich? This is why I don't get it a lot, right?
I
Because
might have to start getting
she's
Skippy.
expensive. She's expensive. But she's like an itty bitty jar, a little brown top. It says Skippy Naturals. You have to really look close though, because the with honey is a little small thing on there, so don't get duped. You know, you don't want to get like regular naturals, right?
It,
But yeah, with the honey it's really nice. It's really nice. I see.
I might have to become a Skippy girl.
They're gonna say I might have just
The
put some
honey's a
honey on
game
something.
changer.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Welcome. I love me some PB. Um, but all right. So with that, you are opening School of Rock this weekend, right? Tell me a little bit about this show. I've only heard of it. I hear that people really love it. What is it about?
So have you seen the movie at all
No.
with Jack Black? All right. So how to break this down without spoiling it is a little tricky.
Okay. All right.
So the character I play is Dewey Finn. So the beginning of the show, he wants to be he's wannabe rock star, and he's living with his friend from his old band, and he doesn't pay rent, and he's just like a low life loser, and he gets threatened to be kicked out unless he pays rent. And he gets a phone call, and oh sorry, his friend is like a substitute teacher, and he's like temping. So they get a phone call. Dewey answers the phone, pretends to be Ned, and then goes to the school pretending to be Ned as substitute teacher so he can make the money to pay back his rent. He finds out these kids are all music. Oh, he gets kicked out of his band in the beginning of the show. He hears that these kids can play music. So he brings in all of his instruments and he teaches these kids to be in a band. And like he's doing this without anybody at the school knowing, without the principal knowing. And they don't know that he's like really Dewey and like he's pretending to be someone he's not the entire show. But all these kids are like gifted musicians, and like at the end of the show, like it all ends pretty happy for the circumstances
Okay.
of like what he's actually doing.
So I'm inferring from this that the kids probably are catching on that this man's like a total fraud.
They like yes and no. They don't
Okay.
know that he's not who he says he is. But they at the beginning they're all these like stuck up little. It's a prep school,
Okay.
like a rich prep school that he goes to, and he is like a slob, and he's there. Like obviously they're like what like who is this guy, and all these kids are like all stuck up. But by the end of it, they're all like him.
Nice. Okay, fun, fun. So what is it about the character of Dewey Finn that made you interested in playing him?
Felt a little bit like me. I mean, I work at a school also.
Oh, nice.
So like I also grew up with the movie. I love Jack Black. I love the movie School of Rock. So once they made it into a musical, I'm like, oh, that's a really good concept. And I love Andrew Lloyd Webber, and he did the music for it.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, we
Tim
like
Rice.
Andrew.
Yeah,
Oh, Tim Rice too?
I could be wrong. It's a Tim something. But I know it's Andrew Lloyd Webber, which I was surprised that he wrote like a score like that. I mean, not too surprised because he did like Superstar,
Right.
but like to do a score like based off of that movie, it was like a weird concept to me. But once I heard the music for it, it's very like heavy rock, and I grew up listening to all that kind of music, so like Dewey in the show, I kind of feel like him a little bit because all he talks about is like rock music or just like music in general, and like that's what makes him happy. And like I'm a musician too, and I love doing that kind of stuff. So
Right.
that's what really like kind of brought me to that character. Plus, like the show and the character is like it's just such a good role, such a funny role.
All
You could
right,
do so
cool.
much with it. Yeah.
So, a little aside, are you one of those like, Weber or Sondheim people, or do you accept them both?
I accept them both. I mean, I
Right.
like them both. Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous to put them up against each other because what they do is so absolutely different. Like, how do you
Yeah.
even like really compare the two, right? It's like, no, I won't have the apple juice because I only like oranges, and it's like, no, they can both exist in this world. Like, yeah,
Yeah, they're two completely different composers. Like,
yeah, you can't really compare. All right, so what has been one of your biggest challenges so far during this rehearsal process?
keeping up my stamina because the I want to say Dewey's on stage 90% of that show and talking 90% of that show. So like both physically and like vocally, keeping up my stamina is like one of the biggest challenges I've been having. Plus, I'm playing guitar through the show also while singing, and like it is just a like patting your head, rub your stomach, like type of things throughout the
Yeah.
entire show, and like you're juggling so much. And a lot of the scenes, like the way they start, sometimes you start exactly like a scene that happens later on. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, where are we now? Like, it is just a matter of staying like healthy vocally, physically, and like just keeping up my stamina because running around like that and like running this show back to back, especially like we're in tech right now, like
Yeah, that's
it
always
is,
hard.
yeah, it's just keeping that up through the entire week, the entire run. Even that's what
Right.
I've been like challenged with the most, at least with this production.
And you were saying during our little pre-chat there that you're also just coming out of Rent, right?
Yeah.
And you're also in a band. So like, there's a lot. What do you do? So you said you work at a school. What do you actually do at the school? Are you singing there too?
No, no, no.
Okay.
I'm a one-to-one aide in a
Oh,
school
okay.
district. Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, exhausting in itself, though.
Yeah.
That's exhausting too. Right. Right. But okay. Yeah, you got a lot up against you. You got a lot up against you. Um, what's been the most rewarding part so far, or most fun part, maybe, about playing Dewey?
I think the most rewarding part is like the about the bond that I made with those kids. Like at least we have two different casts of kids, and like some are tripled, some are doubled, but like a lot of them, especially the kids in the actual band. I'm also assistant directing School of Rock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on top of everything else.
Yeah.
So I was tasked with the kids that play in the band. We were actually having like band rehearsals and going because they're actually playing live. So like there was a girl that just started playing bass. I think maybe a month before or like a couple weeks before we cast her in the show. And I was teaching her, and now she's like playing on her own. Like I had like full lessons with her, and like now she like
Oh
that to
man.
me is like really rewarding, and like having all these kids like playing live, like instruments they've never played before. They never played like as a group in front of people before, and like they just played in the safety of their own homes.
Mm-hmm.
So like having that and like teaching them that, and they're all killing it too.
Yeah.
Like it, so that's the whole nature of the show. Like it feels like I'm for real, like Dewey Finn in real life, because he's
Mm-hmm.
teaching these kids how to play these instruments. So like that is like one of the most rewarding things I've gotten out of this like show so far, and that bond
Oh,
that I've made with all the like children in that classroom.
yeah, that's great. Because that's also going to extend once you actually open, right? Because now you're actually going to get to be a part of their first like public experience, like performing. Yeah, that's like the gift that will keep giving. That's really
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a really nice extra layer to the experience that most people, wouldn't really have.
yeah.
What's your favorite moment in the show that you're not a part of?
Okay, so there's two reasons for this.
Okay.
A, because it's my first time off stage and like I get to chill for a second. B, it's the song "If Only You Would Listen." It's all the kids like singing about like I wish my parents would like listen to me about like I want what I want to do, and like it is one of the most like touching songs in the show, and I have no reason or no clue why it makes me well up with tears and cry every single time. I could literally just be like sitting on my phone, I hear the song, I'm like crying. I
Oh,
there's like and there's some beautiful harmonies in that song, and all the kids like just are on stage singing their little hearts out, and like it is just one of the most touching songs in that show, and like I think it's such an underrated song.
I love that. You said if only you would listen.
Yeah.
I want to write that down just so now I can listen to it for myself.
Oh, please
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll make this note of this now. Because you said this was something, this was a movie that they made into a musical, right? So there's no way to
Yeah.
actually watch the musical somewhere. There's no like
I mean,
musical movie.
there are slime tutorials, but like
Oh. Yeah, that's on the side. It's on the side. All right. We'll look around. We'll look around.
they're just people making slime about School of Rock. Just yeah, it's
All right. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. I'm interested in that now. Nice. Nice. Now, you've been in multiple theater productions over the years, right? As we kind of established in the beginning. What's been some of your favorite shows and roles that you've done?
probably if I had to pick a top three, I Quasimodo and Hunchback would be one.
Where'd you do that?
Syosset.
Syosset. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Um, Roger and Rent. It's always been a top, and quite literally any role in American Idiot. Like,
Yeah. I would imagine that your Roger is probably like really fantastic. Because I'm telling you, I was so blown away by what you did in Beautiful. Your Roger must be like One Song Glory must be incredible.
thank you. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never like sat down and got to watch myself do it, but like
Right. How many times have you done Rent now?
twice. This
Twice.
past one was my second time.
Nice, nice. I love getting to revisit a show, right? Because there's always certain things like, you know what? If I knew then, like what I feel like I know now, I feel like I would have done this differently. I would have done that differently. So getting to redo a show is like, oh, all right, I can make this what I really wanted it to be.
That was my whole approach this time around. I was like,
Mhm.
I liked what I did last time, but like I want to kind of dive deeper into it a little bit, and like
Yeah,
especially like during Another Day when like Mimi was like singing like there's only us, there's only this. Like I want to be like, okay, like you're saying this to me, but like do you really believe it yourself? Because the next thing you're gonna do is like go do some crack.
right.
Like so like I was like taking like that like more I guess internally this time around instead of like
Hmm.
me just trying to like okay I was told to do this now I do this so like now I like
Yeah.
I understand the show a little bit better.
Are there any other shows that you've done more than once?
American Idiot I think I've done like 5 or 6 times.
Okay.
I'm a huge Green Day fan, so like I anytime that it's done or anything like that I will do it. And like we just announced for Syosset that we're doing it in the fall, which I'm directing it also.
Oh,
So like
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like anytime it's one of my favorite musicals, and people give it a lot of hate because like they're like, oh, there's no plot to the show, whatever. I'm like, it's mostly for the music anyway. Like,
Oh, so that's actually a thing. That's confirmed that there's no real plot to this because I'm like I can't even ask you any follow-up questions about this because every time I say like I don't know what's happening.
so
Like
for me, I make up a plot. Like there
mhm.
is technically a plot. It
Okay.
is there are a lot of plot holes in my opinion, but like I try at least what if like I directed it 2 years ago and I was like trying to cover up as many plot holes as I could. I was like trying to make it work somehow.
Hmm.
There's just a lot of like you don't know if like what's her name is real or you don't know like if Saint Jimmy a real person that he met and or like is it a figment of his imagination? I think that's left up to like everybody's interpretation.
Hmm.
But like the whole stuff with like Will and his getting his girlfriend pregnant, like you can make a whole story out of that on stage when they don't have anything to sing for like 5 songs. So like it is just a matter of trying to
Okay.
cover up those plot holes, but like I will give you this, watching it, you probably will never get a plot out of it.
Yeah, I certainly never did. I've seen it multiple times. I wouldn't say that I'm the biggest Green Day fan, but I do enjoy their music enough that like I don't walk away thinking, oh, that was a waste of my time. Like I still enjoy it because I like the music, but I'm like I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I do think if you listen to the lyrics though, like if you
Okay.
really like sit there and listen, like it kind of clicks.
Okay.
Yeah, because there are like some lyrics that you will be like, "Oh, wow, that's crazy," because like it is just like written in the show. Like when they wrote the American Idiot album, they wrote it as a rock opera, and like they just left it as that. And then Michael Mayer, who was doing Spring Awakening, listened to it.
Okay.
He's like, "This could be a musical," and then he brought like a bunch of people over from Spring Awakening to do like the Berkeley run of it or
Okay.
whatever. Yeah, but uh, they kept a lot of it from the original album, brought stuff from that new album that was coming out. It's around the same time like American Idiot was coming out. So like when they added those songs in, that's where the kind of plot falls out because it's not part of what they originally
What
wrote.
they intended. Okay. All right. So he messed it up.
I wouldn't say he messed it
No,
up. I
I'm
wouldn't
just
say he
being a
messed it
jerk.
up. He added
Right.
really good songs to it, but like it's like you're kind of throwing like in songs that like don't necessarily need to be there.
Right. No, I was just intentionally being a jerk there.
Oh no, no, I know, but
Yeah.
God forbid he sees this. I love him.
Oh,
So like,
we love you. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. So tell me what your favorite or like your funniest like on stage moment has been.
so okay, I don't. There wasn't anything that personally happened with me. I was on stage while it happened, and I was watching it
Okay.
happen.
Well, we like that.
So I
That's too.
did head over heels. And my dear friend Chrissy Gansey was Pamela in Head Over Heels. And so she has this like huge belty number. I think it's How Much More, if I'm not mistaken. Where she's like throwing a huge temper tantrum, and at the end of the song, she's supposed to like collapse and fall, which she does. But she was wearing this like longer dress, and like she was trying to get up, and then she hit the floor again, and I was like, and it's dead silent. Like she was supposed to like fall on the floor, lay there, and we're supposed to think that like she passed out or something. So we go over, and then she goes to get up, and we like move back. But she gets up, gets halfway up, hits the floor again, and me and the girl playing Fill It Clear were like, and then Chrissy looked back at us, and then she did it one more time when she got up, fell again, and we were like, oh, and
No, no.
we had
This
to
is
like
my
turn
worst
around.
nightmare.
We had to turn around. She got up, like looked at us. She was like holding back a laugh and like walked off stage. It was one of the funniest things that has ever happened. Chrissy like posted it somewhere online.
No
If I
way.
could find it, I will send it to you. It is
Oh
so
God, I'd love to see
funny.
it. Yeah, that is my biggest fear. I have always said that if I go down on stage, you're gonna just have to close the curtains. You're gonna have to pull out a chair or something that I can lean on or something, because that can't be me. I wouldn't come back out. So good for her. Good for her for finishing the show.
And even to
I would
this
have been
day,
done.
like that is one of the funniest things. And I'll see her at rehearsal today, and I'll be like, I told Kyle this story, and she's like, what?
Why?
She post like when she made like a post at the end of the show that was like you would swipe through all the pictures, and that was like the last thing you could watch, and she left it there.
How long
It
ago
was
was this? When was this?
2023, I think.
Oh, not that long ago in the grand
No,
scheme of things. No,
no.
no. So basically, as a grown ass woman, we had this experience. So this is not like we were like still in college or something like that's why.
Oh
Yeah.
no, no, no. Yeah, this is like a
Oh
couple of years ago.
God. Yeah, we're sorry to her, but good for her. Also inspiring that you can still get up and keep going, right? Resilience, right?
A couple times try to get up and then keep going. Yeah.
As long as we get there, right? Oh man. So what do you have lined up for you after School of Rock?
So after School of Rock closes, the following week I go into Tech for Jesus Christ Superstar. I'm playing Jesus in that.
Gosh.
And then I
Tech,
also
too. Jeez,
Oh,
barely
yeah.
a break. Barely a break.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then also that week after School of Rock closes, my band is putting out our first single sometime in May. But we have a show on May 2nd that we're going to be doing not in lieu, but like for that single that we have coming out.
Wow, wow, wow. And is that show after a performance of Superstar?
No, it's the opening
Oh.
performance of
Oh,
Superstar.
thank
Well,
God.
I'm doubled, so
Oh,
my
okay,
double will be.
okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
oh, no, no,
are
no,
we
no.
talking about here? I'm like, like, that is a crazy night.
I would not even wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, like that sounds horrible.
No, we have tech that week, and then opening, I'm not in that show.
Okay.
At least that's what I put in for my conflicts. We'll see what happens.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your double? Just out of curiosity.
Anthony Orlana.
Oh, nice. Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. All right, so hopefully he's taking opening, so we don't have to do two things in one night. That's
I would
far too
hope
much.
so.
Yeah, that's far too much.
But I open on May 3rd, I believe. If that's the way that it's working out, I'll have the next day.
Right. Okay. So where can people find you on social media to find out what else you've got going on? Like, what is your handles? What's your band's handles? And what's the name of the band? Tell us some things about the band.
So the band is called 39 Smooth. It's a Green Day cover band, but we're also writing original music.
How appropriate.
Our guitar player and also singer Mario wrote this really, really good single the single that we're putting out is called Susie Jenkins. Okay. It's very like Green Day-esque. I don't know if he wrote it to be like that, but that's what it sounds like.
That's how it turned out.
Yeah. You can find me at Domenick Napoli pretty much anywhere. It's whatever how do you spell my name? DOMENICK NAPOLI. Band's Instagram. You can look up 39 Smooth, all one word. But I think it's 39 Smooth _ band if I'm not mistaken. Okay. But I'll double check that. Yeah. But yeah, follow I Domenick Napoli anywhere. 39 Smooth on Instagram, Facebook. We have that right now. We would probably set up a YouTube channel, figure some stuff out with that too. But yeah.
Yeah, it's all. It's a process. Not everything just happens overnight, right?
Yeah, it's only been. I think we've been together for maybe like 6 or 7 months. Not to be like the internet meme 6, 7, but like.
Yeah, well, those things take time,
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all doing a lot of other things in the meantime too, so you can't set up everything right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right, awesome. Listen, thank you, Domenick, for joining me here. This was a lot of fun. I had a good time with this one. Thanks, man.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
I said we should. I asked if we should document our studio session and make like a documentary. Susie's world is starting to crumble down. She's so fucking cool.